Hey everybody, it's Nick, and this is my 5 days after my 11th month on T-Mark. I didn't really make like a 10-month or a 9-month, I don't think. I don't know. I've been kind of bad about it. Um, there's not a lot of significant changes that have happened. I'm not sure if my voice is lower, but singing-wise, I have been able to learn to control my voice a lot better. I can sing a little bit higher, actually, than I could during that first several months of transition. So I can sing lower and I can sing higher. So my range is starting to come back, and I'm really, really excited about that. What I'm finding out, though, is that with a female voice range, I could not sing with a lot of my favorite male musicians, unless I sing an octave above. And now I'm finding that I'm trying to sing along with these same male musicians, and I cannot sing that high. Like, as a guy, I have a much lower voice than I would have expected because I had a pretty high voice. I mean, I could have sang soprano. I usually sing first alto, but I could have sang like second soprano, and like I could sing very high, even though maybe my natural, most comfortable range was more, in the middle. But now, I don't really think, I don't know if I sing tenor. See, I'm staring at myself again. I don't know if I sing tenor or baritone or what, but I don't know. I'm just very confused about it. I would love to take a couple singing lessons so I could try to learn how to switch from the chest to the head range, and learn how to use falsetto appropriately without squealing or whatever. Let's see, my hairline is going back. You can see it here, how it's gone back some, and then it's also still in the process right there of going back a little more. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm growing my hair out because I just got sick of buzzing it. Like, I felt like I was a little kid. I want more of a adult look. So, I always said I would grow my hair out long, like have hippie hair if I had a beard. And I'm getting to where I can grow some facial hair now. It doesn't really, like, I don't know if I could have like an effective goatee or anything aesthetic wise, but I am growing more facial hair than I was before. And well, it's shaved off right now. Like, I shaved 2 days ago and I'm already got stubble. And I didn't shave for like 3 weeks, though I did not take a good picture because my batteries are dead on my camera, and these webcams on these computers aren't going to pick up what I had going on. But it got a good quarter to a half an inch thick or long in that period of time. And there was it was getting a lot thicker. Most of it was right under my ears here, and then right here, which seems to be pretty typical, but it's starting to come in on my cheeks, and the mustache is pretty good, except that it's very light colored, even though it's not peach fuzz, which is inconsistent with my head, but consistent with my genetics. So, my dad's side of I don't know, it just seems like my dad's mustache is really light, so I'm not surprised. I also hope that I continue to take after my dad as far as my hair, because my mom's side of the family goes bald. So, so does my little brother. And he's starting to go bald. I mean, it's really not bad. I don't think it looks bad, but I can see how maybe in 5 or 6 years he's going to have a lot less hair. Let's see, muscle density is good, even though since I quit working out, and by working out, I mean like lifting weights and doing it like that, like doing all kinds of upper body stuff, but that was it. And I quit doing that, and I think some of my muscle went to pudge a little bit. But I'm still significantly skinnier than I was before I started T. I was 240, now I'm 200. and that's a little bit of a weight gain actually in the last couple of months. Though I went from a 42 pants to 38. Now I recognize that I am still fat, but that jump, like right now I feel relatively healthy. I did not feel healthy yet before. I really think that I pushed my body, like I got myself a little bit over what was good for me, you know. And like my skin color is better. I feel better. I just feel so much healthier now. Even though I have more weight to lose, and I'm not really doing it on purpose. It's just happening. And I have the feeling my diet is going to change. Even though I've been eating a little bit healthier, though, not necessarily on purpose, just kind of happened that way. My tastes have changed a little bit in the food that I eat. I'm not wanting things that are real cheesy and casserole-y because it just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me in the same way that it used to. Let's see. I got more body hair. Nothing major. Some chest hair. I can look in the mirror and really see where, my male chest is underneath what's there, and it's gotten me really excited for surgery. As far as life changes though, I just moved out of Warrensburg where I was living. I have to go up next week and turn in my final paper for college, and then I graduate with a bachelor's in history with a minor in religious studies. And then as soon as I turn in that paper, I'm done. And it's really exciting because it's taking me a long time because I've just let myself get caught up, and I let myself get too depressed to get out of bed to go to class for a long time, and I want to say like I fucked up, but at the same time I forgive myself, you know what I mean? Like, I could have been more successful by now. I could have done things differently, but then that wouldn't be me, and I really kind of like me. So so I took a couple of years. Like, I have things, I've had things to deal with. We all have our things, and some people can manage to put those things, or to get through those things and still be successful at what they're doing, but whatever. So I've transitioned. I've made a lot of steps in my life, and I'm graduating 9 years after I graduated high school, but whatever. At the end of the month, I'm staying with my parents right now, or not my parents, but I'm at my brother's house. I'm just staying with family in general, going back and forth for over this next month, and then I'm going to go up to Portland, Oregon. And my goals for this next year really are just to get to Oregon, get to Portland, get a job, get an apartment of my own, or get a living situation, and then save up for surgery, and that's it. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, if all I do while I am in Portland is enjoy the culture, become, like, I feel like I'm still kind of a little boy, and I just want to get out there and experience life as a man. And, I just had my first job experience where they called me Nick, and apparently people knew but didn't say anything. Maybe some of the people didn't know. Whatever, but it was a very good experience, a very positive experience, and I'm excited to have another one. Especially one where it's more suited to my abilities, as far as, like, I'm really good at some things, and working at a cook in a kitchen as a cook really wasn't utilizing my skills. So I'm excited to go, and if all I do when I'm up there is, as I said, experience the culture, grow up a little bit, get to know myself, make some friends, and get surgery. I want to come back to Missouri in a few years without boobs, like, for real. Like, if I have to come back before I've gotten surgery, that is epic fail. Epic fail. because I will never be able to get a good job here. I just don't foresee me ever getting a good job in Missouri. Like, I walk in and I'm like, oh, this is what my application says, but I go by Nick, and I know that might be fixed with a name change, but I can't afford a name change. Like, if I was going to spend $350 on a name change, I'd fly up to Portland, where they don't care if my name's changed, because I've already talked to several HR departments, and they're like, oh, it's not an issue. So, well, my time is running out on the camera, so I will let you go. And hopefully I'll do some vids with some music, just for the hell of it, for fun. And see. Oh, also I'm quitting smoking, because my chest hurts so bad sometimes when I smoke, and I know it's not healthy to smoke while you're NT. So this is like day 3. So I think that I'm over the hump if I make it to tomorrow, and I will, because I'm not going outside in the cold in this town. First off, no way am I leaving. So, so I'm not smoking, and I've done a really good job. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. Bye.